Good morning, welcome to a new vlog, welcome to my channel. My name is Aja. I wanted to do a little morning routine and also just like mostly stay at home, but of course I'm gonna go out for my walk type of vlog. So here we are. Basically for the past 23 days, I've been doing a morning yoga challenge. I suck. I really do suck. I just didn't record everything, well, filmed everything so you guys could see, but ooh, I'm better than day one because we're at day 23. Yeah, but I'm still like struggling. I just wanted to force myself to do something in the morning, something physical, but not too demanding. So I found a 30-day yoga challenge. Yeah, so far so good. I'm proud of myself. We're already at day 23. So yeah, I've been doing good. Anyway, I woke up this morning and I had just I still have a little bit of a migraine, and I say still have a little bit because not yesterday, the day before that. Today is what? Friday. Yeah, today is Friday. Wednesday afternoon actually. I did my meal prep. I went out because I wanted to go to the grocery store to get some mushrooms. And on my way back, I was like, ooh, I can feel it. So yesterday, of course, 100% of the time, I will wake up with it. If it started like in the evening, afternoon, I will definitely wake up with it the next day, which I did, which was yesterday, Thursday. And it totally messed up my day. Because yesterday I was supposed to shoot my morning routine. And I was like, let's just move it to today. And I did wake up like, it's not strong, but it's in the background. I can feel it. I can manage it. Anyway, so now I'm starving, to be honest. My roommate is currently taking a shower. So I'm going to make breakfast and then I'll shower. Yeah. So let's go make breakfast. Ready to go sit down and eat. Now, I make this breakfast maybe once or twice a week, okay? Why the day I decided to film it, I mess it up. Because I usually make my egg over easy. Yeah, I like it like that. But I totally messed it up. Actually, I forgot to press play when I was cracking my eggs. But thank God, because, oh my God, I can't crack an egg for my life, to save my life. Is that the expression? I don't know. But I don't know how to crack an egg properly. But usually, I'm fine. I'm able to crack my egg and then I still have the yolk so I can make it over easy. Some week I'll just have like eggs with the avocado and the bread, but then I won't have the meat. And the reason, I don't have that often, it's because it's high in cholesterol. Very high in cholesterol. You already have the eggs and then you have the avocado, and on top of that, salami is high in fat, high in cholesterol, so I don't have it that often. Of course, I gotta talk about tea. I've been eyeing that tea since November, I believe. But I was just like, I'm not so sure if I want to buy it. Because regular, I don't remember how much it is regular price. I think it's $6-7. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I think it's $6. But I didn't want to buy it for $6. Then they had a sale, I think it was 2 for $7. I went, they didn't have any. That was back in December. So yesterday or Monday, I don't know, but sometime during this week, I went grocery shopping for my meal prep, and I saw it was on sale 2 for $7. So I was like, oh, I want to try it. I absolutely want to try it. So I'll do that today. I will be eating first and then having my cup of tea. That's how I like to do it. I will always eat first and then finish with my cup of tea, unless like maybe I'm at a restaurant or something like that. But you remember was it my last vlog? I don't remember which vlog it was, but I was talking about the fact that I went to Home Sense and they were like selling a tea. It was $15 for loose leaves, and it was, I think, I just said that. So it was $15 for 100 grams of loose leaves. I was complaining about the fact that if the regular price or comparable price is $21, I expect to have like bergamot essence. Don't tell me like natural flavors or bergamot like flavor. I'm like, for $21, and this, I think I said it was $6. Look at the ingredients. Blended black teas. I wonder what blend it is. I would have liked to know, but anyway, lavender, bergamot oil, and vanilla extract, whatever. But you see, bergamot oil, that's what I like to see. Especially, I mean, if I buy this, I know I was saying I didn't want to pay $6, but a tea like that, $6-7, I'm like, okay. I don't really expect bergamot oil. If they do, I'm like, oh, it's a plus, yeah, good quality, whatever. But if I'm buying like loose leaf tea for $21 or like $15, the sale price at Home Sense, I expect you to give me like not natural flavors or however they call it. I expect you to actually give me like bergamot oil, because I'm like, if they can do it, why can't you? Especially if you're out there selling tea, pretending that you're like quality tea. Anyway, that was just my rant about tea, and I'm excited to try this. Of course, I will let you know if I like it or not. I just forgot to mention that I would usually have a fruit with my breakfast, but today I don't feel like it. And of course, I have my water as usual. All right, I'm gonna taste it with nothing in it to see. But it's like there's a very strong citrusy kind of smell. Oh, I'm guessing it's because of the bergamot. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, there's a taste. I don't know if it's the mix of lavender with the very citrusy bergamot. It does say on the box, on the box, that it's a citrusy bergamot, but I'm like, that is very strong. Because I mean, Earl Grey is bergamot oil, essence, whatever. That's the difference, with the other black teas. They just had bergamot oil, but it's not as citrusy. I find that when you get Lady Grey, it's a bit more citrusy in terms of taste. So I'm like, where's the vanilla? Definitely can't taste the vanilla. I don't even smell it. And there's a very subtle aftertaste of lavender. Anyway, I wanted to taste it just like that with nothing because, once you had the milk, the sugar, it changes the taste. So we'll see once I had everything I just mentioned. All right, so I had in my collagen, I added brown sugar because I found that when you had maple syrup, it has a taste in itself. The same thing when you had honey. Honey has a strong taste. I was gonna say smell, a strong taste. So I added the collagen, brown sugar, and then half and half. It's not bad, but I'm glad I got it on sale instead of paying full price. And also, I probably won't repurchase. I know sometimes I say that I'll wait to have a second, third, maybe fourth cup because I might change my opinion about it. But I highly doubt that I would repurchase this. I'm not liking it right now. I'm going to finish it, of course. I'm going to finish the whole box for sure. Ooh, I guess you guys are shaky. Anyway, I'm going to finish the whole box for sure, but it's just not my it's not for me. I'm not enjoying this right now. It's just okay, but I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad, because I was wondering if it was good, if I was going to like it since what did I say, November, December. We are in April, the end of April, so glad I tried it. All right, it's time for my shower. I already brushed my teeth, of course, but I hope you can see me because I have a really hard time trying to set up my phone. Anyway, hopefully it's not that bad. Maybe I should open the light. Yeah, I guess it's better. Anyway, so as if you care, what I used to brush my teeth, well, my dental hygiene routine, basically, I use this little floss from Oral-B, if you can see it. I like it because it's really thin, so I just can't use a really thick one because like my teeth, especially in the back, are really tight, really close, and I just go with this one. And then my toothbrush, it's the Cura Prox Ultra Soft. I probably should change it, but I do like this company. Yeah, I just feel like it really brushes my teeth well, and nothing else I can really add. I just like the Cura Prox. The only issue I have with these ones are that they don't last. Sometimes within a month and a half, 2 months, I have to change it. And then I use this tongue scraper. And then I also use mouthwash, but not every day. The alcohol-free one, the Listerine, the one with fluoride. It's the purple one. I could just show you this one. This is the one that I use. I don't use it every day. I know it's alcohol-free, but I still think that it's a bit, I want to say strong for lack of better words, but it still gives me a little burning sensation. I use it mostly when I know that I had a lot of sweets during the day. I would definitely make sure to use it. I've heard about, I think it's Terra that's supposed to be good, but it's expensive. So for now, Listerine will do. And then my soap, I use Dr. Bronner whenever I feel like it. And I have, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a unscented baby one over there. I use that on a regular basis for my intimate parts. I am a big fan of bar soaps. Right now, this is the one I'm using. You can see, I love the coconut one. It smells really good. The lavender one smells really good. They have like a lot of choices when it comes to scents. This is what I'm using right now, but I also have other ones that I use. I'm just gonna tie my hair. Oop. It's a morning routine, so that's why, you know, I'm talking about like my shower routine. I also have, like, if I want to exfoliate, I have a loofah, and I also have it's an exfoliating towel, yeah, and they're just like over here in the closet. Before I shower, I'm just going to tell you what I put on my face, so then afterwards I won't have to talk to you guys. I'm just going to do what I need to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Cleanser. I have a toner. Well, it's not a toner, it's an essence water that I use. I have like this little oil. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. But I bought it and I'm like, I might as well use it and finish it. So I use that after the toner. I also have a high cream, but to be honest, that high cream, I use it whenever I feel like it, which is not often. I'm not a good example to follow, just letting you know that. And then I have also like a face lotion. I use this if I'm mostly staying inside or if I'm going outside. Now today we will be going outside. It's not really sunny, but it doesn't matter. The UVs are still there. I will be applying sunscreen probably 15 minutes, like they say, before leaving the apartment. But as of right now, I'm not going outside, so these are the this is my routine. Hopefully I can film this without too much noise. You know, I have to wait. I seem to have a little peace right now. Let's do this. Anyway, you know, when I say that I don't like the apartment, I don't like having these type of neighbors, I'm not kidding. They are a real nuisance, and they do that early in the morning, they do that during the day, they do that late at night. It's whenever it's happening, whenever they feel like it. So I'm like, ooh. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to be the last segment, the last portion of the video. My morning routine, I usually don't really go out, to be honest. So I don't think I'm going to take you guys out. But I rarely go outside in the morning unless I have something specific I want to do. Like, let's say I wanted to go to the library, I'm gonna wake up and go and get there. But my everyday, I usually go out maybe around 2 p.m., 1 p.m. most of the time. But anyway, now I have my coconut water. I didn't have a lot left, but I figured, you know, since I still have the remnants of my migraine, I'm gonna drink some coconut water. Maybe it will help because, you know, it has some electrolytes in it, natural electrolytes in it, instead of drinking regular water. And I have to admit that since I've been here, I heard about it before coming, you know, the Chinook. And because of that, you do have like drastic change in temperature throughout the day. That can provoke a migraine on people who suffer from migraines. I heard about that. But, you know, I still decided to move here. I was not gonna let that stop me from moving here, but it's been a deterrent. Yeah, definitely. It is what it is, you know? We will learn to live with it. Now, I do have my stash of tea, but before talking about my tea, I wanted to say, you know, just briefly summarize my morning routine. So for the past 23 days, I've been waking up, and the first thing out of bed, after drinking like a sip of water, I do my morning yoga routine. I do that, so yeah, basically I wake up between 7 and 7:30. I do lay in bed sometimes 5-10 minutes, and then like I said, as soon as I get out of bed, I drink my water, and then I make my way to the living room. I do my little morning yoga routine. It's like between 10 and 12 minutes, so it's perfect. And then after that, depending on if my roommate is awake, meaning if she's using the bathroom, I will probably make my breakfast, go back to my room, eat my breakfast, and then afterwards, like, I will take a shower. I always let my bed air out because they say it's not good to make your bed as soon as you get out of bed. I usually like eat my breakfast watching a little bit of YouTube. I'm not going to lie, I do watch a little bit of YouTube, but it's like at this point, I've been awake for probably an hour and a half, because I'm not really quick when it comes to making my breakfast. I have to admit that. It takes probably minimum 30 minutes for me to make my breakfast. And then after that, I just like to do all my dishes before eating. It's just a habit of mine. So it takes a bit longer. So once I'm done eating, I shower, and then, like I said, I make my bed, and then I'm ready for my day. So basically I sit at my desk and I look at my planner. I was gonna say agenda, calendar, but anyway, I look at my planner, but I usually just kind of remember what I was supposed to do because I did look at it the previous day. And then from there, we really start our day. Yeah, that's about it. I do have like tea every day, every morning, but it's not always black tea. Sometimes I just have a regular herbal tea. I know I seem to be obsessed with black tea, which I think I am a bit, but I don't drink it every day, just to let you know. I do drink tea minimum twice a day. Sometimes like, not just in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon if I feel like it, but obviously in the evening, I do grab a cup of tea. So yeah, I put my coconut water in a mug because I put everything in a mug. Yeah, I'm just that kind of person. I put everything in a mug. And I do use glasses, but I don't have any. My roommate do have glasses and we can share, but I'm a particular person, okay? Anyway, let's get into the tea. If you don't care, this is the end of the vlog then for you. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Now, back to my teas. I just wanted to share because I think I did mention that oh my God. December, I think, I said that I would not buy tea for the next 6 months. And the reason I said that is because I felt like when I went to Banff, I did get a bunch of teas. And then also I got some tea while I was here I'm in Calgary. And I'm done with most of them. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm done with the Madame Grey. I got this at the cookie market that I went to. I don't remember when it was. I think it was early December or maybe in November. So this is why I got this. I will not be repurchasing because I just, to be honest, it's probably better quality, but I prefer the Twinings Lady Grey. I prefer the taste because it's the same thing, Madame Grey, Lady Grey. I think the only difference is that Lady Grey is a trademark of Twinings, so anybody else can't use it, which is why they have Madame Grey here. It wasn't bad, it's just that I thought it wasn't strong enough for me, the flavor. So that's why I was like, yeah, I don't need to repurchase it. I'm glad I tried it, but it's no need to repurchase pile. Then while I was in Banff, I got the Earl Not So Grey, which is I'm doing this, but sorry I can't come closer. But this is the Earl Not So Grey. It's a lavender Earl Grey basically. I did enjoy that. The first cup I was like, I don't know. It is so perfumey. So perfumey. The lavender is so strong. And I'm not a big fan of florals or fruity type of tea. You see, It still smells, but to be honest, I guess I got acquainted to it because now I think it smells kind of good. Still smells perfumey. It's still strong, but I enjoyed it. After like the second, I think the third cup. On the third cup, I was like, oh, okay, I'm enjoying this. So I would definitely repurchase this one. Gonna put it here. And then I had the Brew of 10, which is another black tea. I am almost done with it. I did not enjoy this tea at all. I don't even remember what are the ingredients. And that's the thing, they don't put the ingredients on the bag because that's just like a regular bag, and then they will just put the amount that you got. I got a 50-gram thing instead of 100-gram, and then they will just like check if it's black, if it's white, if it's rooibos, oolong tea, or whatever. So I'm gonna put on the screen the ingredients, but I would definitely not repurchase this. I just felt like it was absolutely tasteless. Well, what else can I have? I just didn't like it. I didn't like the smell too. Definitely not repurchasing this. I did not enjoy it at all. And then the last one from the Banff Tea Company that I got is the Irish Breakfast. Now, I was expecting to like the Irish Breakfast because, you know, English breakfast, Irish breakfast, depending on where you're getting it, most brands just do it right. To me, it's a regular black tea that's very strong. I do prefer the Irish breakfast over the English breakfast tea because I think it is stronger in terms of taste, and also I think it's a bit stronger in terms of caffeine caffeine content. So yeah, I just started this one. I started it this month, like last week, and I would probably repurchase, to be honest, because there's nothing wrong with that tea. Now, from Banff also, I got Jolene's, at Jolene's Tea House. I got it's the creamy Earl Grey. It smells like what Earl Grey is supposed to smell like, a creamy Earl Grey, I guess. I still have like a lot left. It's only 60 grams, but I did not enjoy that as much as I thought I would. But to be honest, I've yet to enjoy a creamy Earl Grey. Yeah. I've tried the David's Tea one. I think I've tried another brand. I would not repurchase this. I will finish it, of course, but it's not for my palate. I don't know what to add. I really do think that this was overpriced for $17. 60 grams. Listen, when I'm on vacation, sometimes I let myself go and I buy things that in my everyday life back home I would be like, are you mad? But I guess it's the joy of being on vacation. It's the dopamine of being on vacation. I also got from Jolene's, not this. I always keep those tin and I reuse them because they're actually great to keep the freshness. Okay, yeah. I got the black maple tea from Jolene's, like this. It came like in a little box, a little house, but I just decided to transfer it in this for freshness. And I would definitely not repurchase. I don't know why, but so far every black tea I've tried that contains that has maple syrup as an ingredient, I do not enjoy. Which is crazy because I put maple syrup in my tea. But yeah, I've tried a few and I'm like, it's always a miss for me. So I'm definitely not repurchasing. Sorry that. Yeah, Jolene is just, it's enough for me overall. I'm not saying that I will never purchase from them again, but these two, like the black maple tea and the creamy Earl Grey, it's enough for me. Then of course I have like I don't know, I'm laughing, the traditional medicinal smooth move, you know, just sometimes to help with my bowel movement. I keep this in my stash. I also have, well, I finished other black teas that I bought, by the way. It's just, yeah, I finished them and then I just threw them away. So that's why I don't have them now. So that's why I only have this. The red label, okay? This I repurchase all the time because it's like my base black tea. But if I say base because I mix it, no. What I mean is that this is a staple. Yeah, this is my staple. I know some people might say, oh, you know, like it's a cheap black tea. I don't care. It does the job. It is strong just like I like it. I can boil this. I can just let it steep regularly, like just put hot water. I like this tea. I've been buying this tea for over 3 years now. I buy it regularly, and I remember when I started buying it, it was $10. It was $10. I think now at the grocery store it's like $16. Yeah, $16 regular price, but the $10 was like regular price. But I keep on buying it, like whenever I find it on sale, I buy it. Now, I don't have a lot left. I only have like this much left. And I keep this one in my Big David's tea tin. I purchased this tin, it was just $2 for this, for exactly this tea, that tea. And I don't have a lot left. I should probably fill it up, but I want to finish it because I don't want to put like the fresh one on top of what I already had. Anyway, so this is like my everyday black tea. Whenever I feel like having black tea, this is what I'm going to take, because sometimes I just don't want to have a flavored black tea. And to be honest, I started enjoying Earl Grey probably in the past 2 years, because before that I was like, I don't like the scent, I don't like the taste, it's too floral for me. Like, I know it's bergamot, but I was just like, not for me. But then, I don't know, at some point I had a cup of it again, because I tried it multiple times, and then I had a cup of it again, like probably the past 2 years, and I was like, oh, okay. But since I've been here, I've drank so much Earl Grey compared to like my previous life. Compared to before, I've been really enjoying it. And I also, what's missing here, I also had the Tazo. If you've watched my previous vlogs, I had the Tazo English, Awake English, I think it's called Awake English breakfast. And I also had the Earl Grey, which I thought were good. I definitely think the Tazo Earl Grey is good. So, of course, I have peppermint, of course. And I also have, I think, another Tetley, a vitamin something Tetley, zinc. I don't remember, but it's not that important. So yeah, I have this. And my other herbal tea that I make is just, I put hot water. I pour hot water over cinnamon. And then I put it in the fridge, and that's what I use like whenever I want like cinnamon lemon tea. I bring it out, I reheat the water, and then I put like a little bit of lemon. I enjoy that tea because if your cinnamon are good quality, the tea sweeten itself. And then you have like the lemon, it's just the perfect mix of sweetness and acidity, I guess I could say it like that. Anyway, I like that tea. Now these are 3 new teas that I bought because I'm like, it's okay, I can buy more tea because I finished these. Is it? Oh, I have a little bit left. Anyway, I'm almost done, you know, so I was like, why not? I got this at Winners, okay? I don't usually buy this type of pre-mixed teas because I just don't enjoy them. I've tried like many different ones. I tried the Bloom. It was not for me. I really did not enjoy it. I tried like London Fog, I believe they have, and I tried another. I think the other one I tried was chai oat milk or black oat milk. I don't know, but I did not enjoy them at all, like zero. So I just, first of all, I always think there's too much sugar in this type of mix, but there's a lot of sugar, but at the same time, when you mix it, I guess I put too much water, too much milk. It's not sweet enough. The taste is not strong enough, but I can't justify why I bought this. I saw it and I was like, okay, let me try it. But like the first ingredient is raw sugar. And then you have cinnamon, and then you have natural flavor. I don't know natural flavor of what. I'm guessing it's vanilla because it says vanilla chai latte powder, but there's no mentioning of vanilla in the ingredients. So I'm guessing that's the natural flavor. And then you have cardamom, ginger, cloves, gloves. Is it gloves? You know what I mean. Nutmeg, black pepper, star anise. Yeah. So I was like, I'll try it. And you know, like even like on the box it says high in sugar. But I'll try it and I will definitely let you know. Hopefully it's not too bad. And also, like I told you, like this morning I got the breakfast in Paris. I really wanted to try it and I'm a bit disappointed, but it's part of life. And I also got the decaf Earl Grey because sometimes I don't feel like having a herbal tea in the evening. I want to have like a black tea, so I got the decaf one. These two I bought like this week, and this I bought yesterday. So right now this is what my tea stash is looking like. Once I'm done with this, once I'm done with this and then I'm done with the Irish breakfast, I will repurchase other loose leaf tea because there's other companies that I want to try, companies from here other than Banff Tea that I actually want to give a try. So yeah, basically that's what I had to say about my teas. I don't have a lot, honestly. I don't have a lot because I did tell myself, well, relax. Like I like to buy and then at some point I stop. I start using, I go through my stash, and then I'm able to buy again. Same thing with soap, same thing with a lot of things. And also, I'm unemployed. So I have no business buying tea left and right all day, every day, okay? I hope, I didn't even drink my coconut water. Hold on. Whew. Okay. Coconut water is high in sugar too, but it tastes good. Whatever. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed spending the morning with me, and I hope you enjoyed the little talk about my tea. But if you're still here, thank you. I'm guessing that you're interested in black tea. I don't know, but I will see you in the next one. Okay, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to actually grow the channel, so I can only do that if you guys share, if you comment, if you subscribe, and if you like the video, so that the algorithm can share the video. Anyway, I'm rambling. See you in the next one. Bye.